Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Austin, and today we're on episode 85 of Pyramid City. Wanna know what a BMW stands for? Big Mexican woman. That was Jose the jalapeno on the stick that started that. The BMW joke was started by Jose Jalapeno on a stick. Oops. I was kind of confused. My bad. My goal as a bodybuilder is to reach my natural limit. Without getting fat. And Quaker throats. Joking about that is actually pretty funny. When people joke about Quaker throats. Old-fashioned throat meal. It's funny when people joke about Charles Dion McDowell's neck. But can you imagine making a sculpture of Charles Dion McDowell in Minecraft? Yeah, his neck would be huge. His neck shot viral because of his neck. His mugshot went viral because of his neck. If I ended up getting arrested and my mugshot was posted on the internet, there's a chance it might go viral because of my neck. That'd be the butt of a lot of neck jokes, too. Neck jokes they're pretty funny when people joke about his neck being so huge. When a Prater Willy child ends up losing weight down to a normal weight, usually they end up looking extremely skinny, especially due to poor muscle tone. The only way to get them to gain muscle is to put them on steroids. I was at the Pride Festival earlier today. I didn't just see people that are extremely overweight and had the sides shaved. I also saw some furries, too. You might see some... kind of like how you might see some at a furry convention. But on a much smaller scale. And more spread out. Sometime in the future, I might think about joining Tristan Lee in Uzuma Obalore. What I do with my earnings from bodybuilding, I might use it to attend conventions. My bulking phase would be... I'd start bulking up. Then eventually I would start cutting down, then bulk up again, then cut down. I'm in month 2 out of 6 in my bulking period. Because right now, I'm in the process of bulking up. What if there was another form of physical education centered around... What if there was another sport at school centered around bodybuilding? that'd be good. That'd be pretty cool. Because I'm planning on, like, right now I'm building up my habit of a bodybuilder to where I'm bulking up right now. I started bulking back in September. I know a microphone cannot detect this, but you know, football games tend to be heard by a lot of my neighbors because I live close to a school. A high school. What teens look like today are different from the teenagers of, like, the 90s. Teens now come in all shapes and sizes now. There are some teenagers that are overweight. There are some that are like toothpick skinny. There are some with very thick beards. Whenever I'm in the right mood, I end up shaving my face. Whenever I'm in the right mood. Whenever I'm curious about how my face has aged. Because, you know, your facial hair can actually hide the physical aging that your face is going through. I know. Because a lot of my friends I went to school with now have facial hair. Especially the male old guys. Especially the guys. The reason we eat meat is because most humans eat meat. It's because we've been conditioned into thinking that meat is good for our health. We've been conditioned into doing so. We've been conditioned. Into thinking that meat is good for you. Let me tell you something. Meat is not good for you. Yet we've been conditioned into thinking that meat is good for you. We've been conditioned into doing so. But I was able to break free. Not only we've been conditioned into thinking that meat is good for you, but we've also been conditioned into thinking that dairy and eggs are good for you too. They're both just as bad as meat. They're both just as bad for your health as meat. This is why I don't eat meat. Nor do I consume other animal products as well. Meat, aka, dietary cholesterol is known to increase your serum cholesterol levels. Significantly more than saturated fats. Another thing that'll increase your LDL, or bad cholesterol, is trans fats. So if you're going to any dollar store, you gotta watch out for trans fats and cholesterol. Because, dietary cholesterol might actually be known to increase the amount of visceral fat you have. Compared to some of my friends from school today, I look kind of starved. Because of mainly because of how low my fat percentage is. Or my weight. If I gained a little bit more weight, yet maintained a low fat percentage, I'd be good. My goal is to try to reach my natural limit in the world of bodybuilding. What you're eating affects your physique more than anything. Where your body stores fat is determined by exercise. The reason why you should never mess with a dead whale that's ginormous is because they can explode on you. Kind of like that whale carcass that's off the coast of the Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands. Which means sometime in the future, whenever I end up winning several bodybuilding competitions, I might think about taking a trip to Europe, maybe working out with Eddie Hall. Maybe working out with Eddie Hall. It takes when working out, blood pressure actually increases. That is normal. And sometimes you might end up seeing a nosebleed after a gruesome workout. Let me tell you, my workouts are pretty gruesome. It's a pretty gruesome workout I do. There was this one time I solved a Rubik's Cube in like a minute. A 3x3. The F2L method is actually the pretty easiest method. First 2 layers. I use workout videos and vlog videos by strongmen and bodybuilders to keep me motivated. On. Sometimes cats are known to bring home gory gifts. That means they are trying to teach you how to hunt. And one interesting fact, there is no state in America that starts with the letter B. Like, for the name of the state. One of the names there not featured in the names of any of the 50 states is the letter Z. And X. Maybe X, and Z. The sugar tax might not be as effective as you might think in curbing the epidemic. And to prove that, people who live in polluted areas that are known to have extreme amounts of air pollution are more likely to become overweight. Mama June from Honey Boo Boo, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, she's pretty skinny now. I wish she was still fat. This is just my opinion. Feel free to have your own opinion if you'd like. Whenever people ride roller coasters, sometimes they might curse on the ride too. Especially when there's a drop coming. When you conserve energy in the winter by ditching cardio, and focusing more on strength training, you can actually build more muscle by taking advantage of that instinct. Anyways, this should be it for this video. Stay tuned for episode 86 of Pyramid City. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for more content like this. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and choose.